He's back.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Edward Cabrera is back in MLB The Show. He's not nearly as petrifying as he was in MLB The Show 21. There was a whole slew of reasons why that card was just overly broken. But he's back, and he's a 99. And we're going to learn how to pitch with him right now. So in MLB The Show 21, Edward Cabrera was disgusting because pinpoint had just become a thing. It was incredibly overpowered. You could super dot his sinker. I mean, sinker meta at that point, if you could believe it, was even worse than it is now. If you're new to the series and you didn't play 21, sinkers were more broken than what you're currently experiencing. It was insane. So Edward Cabrera was like a 93, I think, and he was God for most of the game cycle. He was insane. His arm angle and pitching delivery were also a lot different than they are now. So he should not be as absolutely devastating to face as he was before. So let's talk about it. First, we'll talk pitches. Primary circle change. That card in 21 had a primary sinker. So in theory, his best pitch is supposed to be the circle change. Sinker, slurve, slider, four-seam. I like the pitch mix. I prefer the slurve over a straight-up curveball. I'm a fan. Pitch controls. Very good, actually. I think I'm a little worried about the fastball being his least controlled pitch. I think that's going to cause problems, but 86 is still just fine in terms of control. Pitch breaks. Here's the other thing. Sinker's great. Slurve is great. Fastball doesn't break, but it'll ride. I wish a primary circle change had better break if it's your primary. But again, 88 is not bad. It's just nitpicking here. All the attributes look good. Pitching clutch is very good. Hit per 9, 112 is great. He has outlier on the sinker. So even though the control is a 93, the par is going to be a pretty big fat par. So we're going to use Edward Cabrera today in the Weekend Classic. This is my last Weekend Classic game that counts. I am 4-1. I lost my first game, pretty wild game, but I'm on a winning streak since. Chase pack 20. I don't even know who's in that chase pack. It's probably Mark McGwire, who I don't want, and it's not even a valuable win reward. I wish we would just remove old chase packs as win rewards, but that's just me. Either way, let's do it. You're going to see every single pitch I throw in this ranked game, so you too can learn how to pitch with Edward Cabrera. Shout out to the person, by the way, in the comments who super chatted me actual dollars to use Edward Cabrera. I appreciate you. Oh no, it's Randy Johnson. Super chats are not required, but of course they are appreciated. Thank you. We're at Capital Lang. Are you kidding me? Capital Lang, Edward Cabrera facing Randy Johnson? What? I think we're going to play this and just let hilarity ensue. So here we go. I'll see you in a minute. So the connection here is pretty shit. It's pretty not good. This is a weird game already. We got a leadoff base runner. We didn't score him, but we did get some traffic. This guy is a pretty predictable pitcher. It's just a matter of now me squaring him up. We're starting with a changeup. We're seeing what he can do. He was well behind it. I need Edward Cabrera, especially at Capital Lang, to get ground balls. We're going to pitch to our stadium a little bit here. We're going to try not to elevate all that much. Of course, we do have to mix up where we're pitching. We can't just throw in the bottom of the zone, but I'm trying to eliminate as many fly balls as possible, so that's a great result right there. And I actually think, kind of similar to the 99 Corey Kluber this year, you kind of have to pitch a little bit backwards. I think his slurve is going to be his biggest weapon. Kluber, his slurve is his best weapon. You shouldn't just spam sinker cutter with Corey Kluber. You shouldn't just spam sinker with Cabrera. Good swing there, but we're on it. 2 outs. He actually crushed that. You got to mix up his other stuff. His other stuff is going to be what gets you through the game. Let's go slurve. Okay, so he's a very patient hitter, which is good for him, not for me. I need him to expand a little bit more than he is. Oh, I like that swing. Okay. 1-1. Slider in. So he's very late on that. He's probably going to turn if I give him a sinker inside. Let's try if we get a sinker to fade out of the zone. That's where that outlier par comes into play, and that's what makes Edward Cabrera a little frustrating. Full disclosure, I don't think Edward Cabrera is like a top 5 pitcher in the game. I think he's for sure a top 10, maybe top 8, depending on how you play. He will probably not be in my rotation moving forward, but I guess we'll see what happens in this game. Nice. Nice. Hey. Hey. Perfect first inning. 2 weak ground balls and a scorched line driver right at somebody. So, nice job. 2 balls hit to the warning track, and at Old Capitol Lang, they are sent to the next dimension. But here, because it's nerfed a little bit, which is good, they didn't go out. But this stadium is still very dumb. I don't like it here. Circle change to start. Nice spotted pitch. I'm trying not to throw a ton of sinkers, at least early. That was a bad pitch, but we got the grounder because it was weird. The slurve is very good. I'm trying not to throw a lot of sinkers early. Those I'm going to bring into play later on. I'd also really prefer to throw them to right-handed bats, of which it looks like he has none. At least so far. Because everybody's a switcher, a lefty. So we'll figure that out. This slider has proven pretty effective. I don't also want to start every batter with a changeup, so we're going to work on that. Let's see if we can back foot a slider and then come back with a fastball for a strike.
That's a ball.
I mean, that's a great take. Good pitch, though. Executed perfectly. Let's see if we can sneak this by him. Love that. That's good to know, actually. It means we can probably do that again. Uh-oh. Oh, please don't get in the middle of the zone. Good timing. You know what? Let's do that same sequence again. This might be stupid. We're going to try. Slider. He's swinging now, so I can't... Based on that swing and the slurve swing with 2 strikes, we cannot throw that 4-seam low and in. So let's do like a mid-belt-high changeup outside. Good take, man. That was a great pitch. That's what I wanted to... That's what I wanted to do. Let's put a circle change here. Good pitch. Wow. Wow. Okay. So he is fighting. All right, one of the rare times we're going to go above the zone. Let's just do this. It's fine. At this point, get the at-bat over. And a righty. Oh, my God, a righty. Let's get a grounder.
Ball 1.
Let's get a grounder.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Oh, Christ. Come on, Carlos. I need you to get there, buddy. I need you to get there. I need you to get there. Closing speed. He didn't get there. All right, I don't know how or why he didn't get there. He's out at third. He's out at third. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Nice job. Wow. All right, a lot of weird things happened there. Carlos was there. Missed it like a moron. Got him at third. Great swing by Adames. Adames killed me in that weekend classic game I lost, actually. He had 3 homers. I couldn't get him out.
Ball 1.
I guess a lot of people are really liking that card. Do you like Adames? Tell me. Slurve?
Ball 2.
I'm not trying to throw all balls. He's missing his spots a pretty considerable amount. I'm trying to throw strikes here. 3-0 slider on the belt. Hits it for a homer. 2-0. 2-0. Yeah, I mean, that's an excellent pitch on 3-0. Again, I might add that, 3-0.
Inside, ball 1.
My early review of Edward Cabrera is that, holy shit, throw a strike. That's the review. That's the review. I am trying to throw strikes. I am not purposefully missing. Oh, God. Down 2-0 against Randy is not a hole I want to be in, even though we're here at Capitol Lang where things can fly and weird things happen, but we're going to have to stop the damage pretty soon.
Yeah.
Okay. 4-seamer away. He was all over it, but he was late. Okay, he barreled it. A little under it, maybe, but he barreled it. Weird slurve. Didn't come back enough. Bad pinpoint. Okay. Foul ball, because why not? Everything's a foul ball. Good slurve. There we go. I don't know why I threw to second. I wanted to. Down 2. That was a bad inning, and it showed the issues with Cabrera, kind of some of the ones I worried about, where locating is hard. Even though he has good control, outlier on the sinker makes that tough. And then some of his pitches just go wherever they want. So, we'll figure it out. It's only 2-0. Come on, ball, go! That should be gone. It has to be. All over it, crushed it, he's not catching it. There we go, Jimmy Rollins. That's how you respond to letting up 2. You lead it off with a ding-dong yourself. Nice swing, dead center field. Let's go. Okay, got one back. Threatened to score a second. Didn't, but that's okay. Got one back, 2-1. We got to hold it. We got to give our boys a chance. So Edward's got to pitch better. He's got to hit spots. That's a good way to start. Let's work the slider off of that. It's a remarkable take. This guy's got a really, really good eye. That's a strike. You want to climb the ladder for me, Jimmy? You're teeny tiny. Too high. Too much. Way too high. So let's put it there. Okay, that's fine. Weak pop out. I'll take it. Jammed him a little bit. Hey, Edward is going to feel like somebody we're really going to have to work with. We're really going to have to work our hardest for success here. You know, we're going to do what we can. I'm glad he's not as good as he was in 21. But it's very hard to control pitches with him. Oh, swing the bat. We're facing an opponent, too, who doesn't really swing. And that's fine. That's their prerogative. Just tough. We're fighting for our lives. Uh-oh. Get in, please. I mean, it wasn't, but we're continually being bailed by the slurve being a disgusting pitch. I think people sleep on how good a slurve actually is this year. Slurves are great. Sweepers are really good, but I think slurve's even better because it bites harder. So he's late on that, so we're not going to throw him something slower. Let's try it again. Okay, better timing, but still foul. 0-2. Good spot here. Let's see if we could just nip this inside corner with a changeup and walk away. All right, Pete Alonso, busy that inning. Tell me he's out. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, PFPs. Okay. All right. We're back. Let's score. I had first and second with nobody out. Flew out to the warning track twice. Really struggling against Randy. However, good news, the pitch count is up. We're doing a great job working his count. He's at like 65 pitches already. Nice dot there. Okay, we're sticking inside. Let's go low and away with the sinker. Come on, we're there. Okay. Honestly, all things considered, other than the David Ortiz swing, which again, 3-0 slider, miraculously hit it. Miraculously swung at it. Great swing. We're keeping the ball out of the air. Like, not much authority happening with some of these balls in the air. So I'm happy with that.
Ball, that's out.
1-1. We'll go back to the tried and true slurve. Yes, he swung below the zone, Chat. Hello. He might hit this, but we got to mix it up, do something a little different. Yep. 3-1, good swing. Ah, damn. I didn't want to keep going to the same thing, low and in again. He was ready for that. All right, we've definitely got work to do. Thankfully, it's only the fourth. 4-1. 4-1. Good swing. Perfect, obviously. That was not an awful pitch either. I don't like Edward Cabrera, guys. Sorry to say. He is not for me. I need guys who hit their spots just a little better. Oh, Christ. Or who Oh, we got him at first. If you don't take your time. I like guys who either overpower a little more or hit their spots. Here we go. Let's get a double play. Turn into this. Okay, that's fine. Outlier sinker against a righty can work. I should have thrown it to Adames. Hindsight being 20/20. Okay, let's get out of this at 4-1. Something different. Okay. I really don't even know if I want to pitch another inning with Cabrera. I might have to.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit a spot.
Ball 2.
It's not where I wanted it, first of all. Second of all, that was a strike. Third of all, swing the bat.
3-2.
Nope. Okay. This guy's tough. Can't get him to swing and miss. No! Oh, my Lanta. One of these opponents, man, who's just going to be a pest. Just going to be a pest.
Outside, that's a ball.
Yeah. Can't do it, guys. Can't do it with Cabrera. Pinpoint is already hard enough with so many perfect releases going wherever they want. But he adds like a whole nother variable to it. And he doesn't have a put-away pitch. Like, I don't think he has a strikeout pitch. Clearly, because I can't get this guy to not foul a ball off. Dude, holy shit. Do we have a play at the plate here? We get it in quick? No. 6-1. Edward Cabrera. Trash. Don't use him. He is bad. I'm not going to let this get any worse. Edward Cabrera, gone. Done. Horrible. That'll be the last time you see him on this channel. We've got work to do against Randy Johnson, which is not a good sentence to speak out loud. What do we throw? Good pitch. Christ, can I just get one swing and miss? One. Eight to 1. Okay. Every time, that's a great swing too. Every time there's a crazy foul ball, it's a home run right after.
0-1's the count.
Wasn't it 2-1 at the beginning of this inning? 3-1? I think it was 3-1.
0-2's the count.
Dude, stop fouling everything off. Thank you. Go away. We got work to do. YouTube, this game isn't meant to be. I'm not swinging the lights out, but I'm squaring some things up that are just kind of not going anywhere. My opponent's fouling everything off.
0-2.
I am being outplayed. I'm not claiming I'm not. But we're not getting any help here. So, 9-1. We're going to do what we can. It'll probably be a mercy. I don't quite understand what's happening. But rest assured, I used Edward Cabrera, so you don't have to. Okay? And now one swing will end this game. And I hope it does. Because this is one of the stupidest games I've ever experienced. We're going to do our best with Andres Munoz just to try to not be a complete sack of shit. But I have zero faith in that happening. 2 sinkers, late on both. Logic would tell me he'd be late on a third, but this game would tell me that he would somehow hit it. I don't know how you take that. He hit it, like logic did not say. 1st and 3rd. Do I really want to use another pitcher here? I mean, we can try, I guess. We can try. Are you really going to platoon? This guy is something special. All right, listen, we're getting our good old ass kicked. I shouldn't be complaining. We are getting our butt handed to us. And he is going to platoon. Yeah, there's a changeup for you. Let's see if we could work a little magic and at least come back out of this.
8-2.
Changeup again. Yes! Yes! Maybe Billy is the guy we need. Oh, he was all right. Looking for that. Very early. Get me out of here! Edward Cabrera stinks, and so does this game sometimes. If I could quick sell Edward Cabrera, I would. That was a train wreck. My opponent out-hit me, absolutely. There were also 10,000 foul balls, because Edward Cabrera doesn't have an out pitch. He doesn't have a strikeout pitch. I think his delivery is more readable than it's ever been before. I think the ball does not go where I ask it to, or where you ask it to. I think his control is not as good as it says. It's deceptive, in a bad way. And I highly suggest you don't use Edward Cabrera. That'll do it for this video. I stink. Come back tomorrow for a victory, because I'm going to try to do that. We're pitching Randy Johnson. See you then.